Welcome to your new moon reading by Cup of Tarot for April 2020. First off, don't be alarmed that this says it's an hour long. The reading portion is the first 15 minutes or so, and then the rest will be timestamped below by sign. The rest is by sign, and each month broken down into each month of each sign. Okay. With that said, it's going to be about new moon energy, which is growth energy, manifestation energy, anything you may be wanting to focus on to clear up and possibly grow. Possibly let go of once you clear it up, right? If you do not believe in moon energy, that's okay. It's just a good time of the month to take an inventory. We call it moon energy because there's no moon right now. There's like a black sky, right? So every day we're going to get a little bit more moon until it's a full moon in about 15 days. And whatever you start right now or whatever blessing is coming right now with the moon is what's going to grow just the way the moonlight grows. Please enjoy your reading. Hello, welcome to Cup of Tarot. This is your new moon reading for April 2020. This message is for you whenever it comes to you, right? It may not be your message. Keep in mind, these are general. So let's get started with the affirmations for the everyday goddess. This is only major arcanas, but it gives you a few questions. You can ask yourself, what is the blessing coming in with this new moon? What is the blessing? What's the blessing coming in for my collective or this new moon? All right. I love the back of these cards as well as the front. The Lovers. All right. I see the divine in myself reflected in another. This can be taken so many ways. It's often a vice and virtue card, right? There's a choice. It's to see what's in or out of balance. Let me read the questions to you from this. I don't usually like reading. It slows down the reading, but these ones have great questions. You can kind of ponder, right? And since it's the new moon and we are seeing what we want to grow, that might help us all a lot. Okay, the key word is union. Affirming the Lovers. The minute I heard my first love story, I started looking for you, not knowing how blind that was. The lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along. So this often speaks to the masculine and feminine within you and possibly the union with you and your higher self or that piece of you you're missing, right? Contemplations you can ask yourself. What is another name for awareness and what is awareness? What did my family and culture teach me about love and my self-concept? What are some of the symptoms of feeling separate? What is love? What have I been taught about emotions, feelings, and the heart? What is the difference between living in my mind versus living from my heart? What is self-love? How do I rewrite my past and personal history? What have I learned from loving another person? What is the ultimate love? So this is all around your perceptions, right, of love and how that manifests in your life, and can you really love another person if you don't love yourself? That's beautiful. All right, new moon. So let's see what's coming in. Let's do the ethereal. Let's just get overall what's coming in. Nine of Swords, coming out of heartache, coming out of stress. This is actually healing old wounds. So this is the Nine of Swords. Okay. Can you see all this? She has her eyes covered. She can't sleep. She's up. Why? This is all going on in her back, in the back of her mind, right? She can't drop the thoughts. This came out reversed. So that's coming to an end, or you might find some peace, or you might want to challenge it to get over it. This is literally sleepless nights, but it also speaks to something deep down, like a source of shame or a source of pain or a source of not feeling worthy, which is interesting. It came up under the Lovers, right? But that looks like it's going to be passing. These are my fun little cards that I randomly got from this really sweet person who wrote a whole book on it. It's the Star-Toons telling cards. So let's just get a couple astrological energies that are at play right now, okay? Yep. There we go. In Mercury and Libra, your souls need diplomacy. Keeping the peace is best both in thought and in deed right now. All right. And Jupiter in Cancer, your souls need sensitivity, a time to give birth to those ideas you've been hatching. So how are you changing? How are you healing? That's beautiful. Right? How are you changing? And is it time to start acting in those like mental or emotional changes that have already cued in? Because it's time to clear this. I want to leave this down because I'm going to read on it. Okay. Now, who do I want to use? Let's do here. Okay. Okay, let's do a nice little spread now. What was the motivating energy to this change? Okay, what needs to be removed in order to have space for what's coming in, for this blessing, for this healing energy, right? This new way of being based on how you've, on your reflection. Okay. Stop spying, all right? And what's, underground, okay. All right, this message is already really clear. And what do we need to move towards? Ooh, all right. Let's see. In the past, you're done fighting. In the past, you are done fighting. You're done persevering. This guy is tired. He's wounded. He's, has this guard up from all the lessons he's learned, and he's just tired, right? So you are coming out of these sleepless nights. You are coming out of this like self-protected, maybe like you're not going to be around people if you feel you need to have your guard up kind of thing. And what you need to release is probably spying on them. Probably keeping your eye on maybe social media, watching their sign. If you watch tarot readings, yeah, you need to stop that. And stop waiting for a message and stop arguing. These are both argument cards like that. When you're yelling at someone in your head, both of these are that, and they're both in reverse. Okay? And time to walk away. That's what you need to move towards, walking away. This guy wants 10 cups, right? He wants emotional bliss, fulfillment. And what does he have? Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the 5 of Cups. He's looking at his sorrow, but he wants these 2 of Cups, almost the same as the 8 of Cups. So this is the sorrow card, right? He's looking at the spilled milk. Like, you're living in these wounds. Wow, this message is really reflecting. In these wounds, right? From a love, whether this is within yourself, do you betray yourself? Do you have behaviors that keep you in your sorrow, right? But if he would just turn around, he has his 2 of Cups. He has the match. The 2 of Cups is kind of the minor arcana to the lovers. So you want a matching cup, something equal to you. You want something to be in union with. But it has to match you. So do you need to level up so you can find a healthier match? Do you need to drop someone that's not as healthy, even though you love them? Did you try and fix it and it just doesn't work? Because maybe they're in a different phase of their path than you right now. It's okay. Even if you want to say like nobody's wrong, or you want to say I'm right, they're wrong, whatever, you need to move forward, right? Forgive the whole situation, forgive wasting time on it, maybe, I don't know. But this whole thing is all about coming out of sorrow. Stop looking to the past, stop having those mental fights. And what happened in the past that's triggering this shift coming in, or the moon is bringing this in, is like, stop fighting that same battle. You don't have to fight so hard. And what's been working underneath all of this is that things were out of balance. You weren't lining, there was not an equal give and take, right? This person didn't know what they had even to give or take, so how are they ever going to be in balance? Because if you think you have $100 And so you give 50 and then you look and you only had 20. Now you're in debt, right? Is that emotional debt? You always have to know where you're personally at. That's kind of this whole diplomacy and keeping the peace, right? It's like, it doesn't have to be this right or wrong and fight. You just need to move forward. Move forward. It was a life. It was like a lesson. It was an experience. And it's time to give birth to those ideas you've been hatching. And these little energies kind of speak to that. I don't know if those are in the sky right now, but those are the energies that are coming with this full moon. However that manifests in your chart, it's putting you in a place to be able to just be on the side of peace, put down the swords, put down the fight, right? And this is like putting down the fight with yourself. That closure you can't have with someone, you grant yourself. Okay? This is very clear, so I'm not going to clarify it. So, wow, with the new moon is healing that's coming in. It's healing and union within, and possibly union without. Not without. Externally. All right. Universe, what does this collective need to be aware of? Ooh, okay. Well, that's balance. Got the Two of Pentacles over here. Let me grab it. Came flying out. Balance, 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 right? But this is more in your physical world. Like, how are you balanced in your day-to-day life? How is, how you feel on the outside? Like, if you appreciate stability, are you like blowing your money left and right everywhere and then always stressed out? But you're like, I like stability. That's a conflict in the physical world, in your values, right? If you're like yelling at people is wrong and you're with a verbally abusive person, or you're that way, like in your relationships, this could even be with kids or pets or something, that your values aren't balanced, right? So you need to have awareness there. An awareness in balance in what you want, right? That's being disillusioned. That's thinking you have all these cups to choose on. Yeah. Okay. So this is just awareness of like how you need to heal. This is literally balance, 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 balance. So one more. Okay. Yeah. This is making you unhappy. You need to be all right, okay. You're digging, so you need to dig super deep. Bottom of the deck is Strength reversed. Okay, bottom of the deck is Strength reversed. So in your emotional place, whatever situation you're going through internally or externally, it's because you've kind of been lying to yourself, or you've been like trying to be okay in the situation when you're not okay with it. And that doesn't mean you need to put up a big fight, but you need to get to a place where you feel all right. Okay, when you're out of your emotional strength, it's because you're tired, right? And maybe you're tired of being tired. So if you want to have this union, you first need to balance the internal. Okay? There's not a bajillion options. There's one, maybe two ways that you can feel you can start to heal and you can feel balance. You know what justice feels like to you? I'm hearing justice. So you know what justice feels like to you. And you need to bring that to yourself. You can't be like, I need them to pay me back all the money I ever spent when I was with them. And yet they're like out in the street doing drugs or something. You're never going to get that money. So maybe you just need to like somehow balance that out for yourself without not contingent on somebody else. Okay, go through those questions from the card earlier, and maybe that'll help you see like, okay, well, this person taught me that I'm never going to that place again, or the first time someone shows me their true colors, I'll believe them, something like that. Okay, now let's go sign by sign. Okay, Let's see, which ones do I want? Sign by sign. Yeah. Yeah, these ones. Okay, sign by sign. Okay, so Aries born, and I gotta get my little list out because I get lost on the months. We'll start with Aries. Okay, Aries born in March. What's the blessing and what's the... Break down this new moon for Aries born in March. Okay, another letting go card. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Aries born in March. It's this message. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Letting go. That's a Four of Pentacles. Either letting go that you didn't have what you wanted and it keeps you up at night and stressed, like say you gave someone your money and then they broke up with you kind of thing, like, and you're like, why would I did that? How am I going to fix this? Yeah, like that's what you need to heal. Okay. Or in whatever way that you didn't let go and it kept you up. That's healing. That's what's coming, not healing. Aries born in April. Okay. No, that was too many cards. Aries born in April. Got Four of Wands reversed. Okay, this is like if a union had to end because one person is more emotionally mature, one person leveled up emotionally, and so this union either can't start or it can't end or it can't happen until you get somewhere. So I mean, that's when maybe you go to counseling or you do some soul searching. I don't know. But either don't start this union until both of you are at the same place emotionally, or don't get into a relationship until you feel healed emotionally. But basically, that's the king who has mastery over his emotions. And this is a union card reverse. So don't start any external relationships, or don't have any forward motion until you work on this. With this moon, start healing this energy. If your heart's in the, like, disrupted, or you feel like you're still guarding yourself or still in a sorrow place, don't do it. You don't have to. If it's meant to happen, it will in divine timing, okay? We're healing our lover's energy right now. That union energy. It's also choosing which side of the coin you're on, right? It's always like that decision of vice and virtue. Like, what is which one? You have to contemplate. What is it? Where do I lie on this? Is this something I'm just fighting and I'm just in it because I'm used to that? Or is it a real value to you, right? All right, Taurus. Taurus born in April. Okay, make a decision. Drop this burden. Make a decision to drop the burden. Rebirth can come, a new beginning, when you decide that you're going to drop this burden. Drop this weight. Drop all this stuff you've been carrying, right? Nine of Swords reverse. Drop it. Don't think about it. Whatever you need to do. If you need to pray about it, if you need to go vent about it, if you need to write it out, if you need to call it and be like, hey, I'm not doing this anymore, whatever. That's a judgment, which is basically a call of, see this sword right here? It's like, this is right and this is wrong kind of thing. Even if it's right to you, no matter what, you're right, even if you're wrong, right? And so it's making that decision so you can be reborn. What are you making a decision about? About what burdens you. About dropping that burden. Taurus born in May. Okay. Taurus born in May. That's that. Oh my goodness. Okay. These first few got all these cards that came out. That's this card. Literally in reverse. Six of Pentacles reverse. Six of Pentacles reverse. That's the reciprocity card. And you getting it in reverse. What's not balanced, you need to rise above. You need to use your intuition to know. Is it you that's not balanced? Is it them that's not balanced? Is it just a situation that's not suited for you? So there's no way. This is the psychic queen because she leads from her heart. She can feel her heart and feel her gut, right? Yeah, okay. May, Gemini. Gemini born in May. You got the Empress reverse. Gemini born in May. Okay. Gemini. Okay, this is going to be mommy issues. There's going to be a truth about what you thought was going to grow. Victory in what wasn't growing. So is that walking away? Is that finding a better way to deal with it? Is that finding a new method of growing? This can also be like being really honest about mommy issues or about a definite woman nurturer in your life. This new moon is bringing growth around that, or around pain from, well, I guess that's mommy issues, right? Pain around like missing out on love, motherly love, nurturing type love. Gemini's born in June. Woo! Okay, those really wanted to come out. Okay, Gemini's born in June. Okay, you have the Sun with the Death card. You have the Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups. Okay, so this is, yeah, whatever transformation you just went through, that was really hard to get through. Like maybe you're not quite through it yet, but this is another rebirth card. You were led to that rebirth. So what? You need to really embrace it. If you feel passionate about it, step into it. Step into that offer that's coming. Okay? Healing like you're not ready for the new offer, if this is a healing message. Cancer in June. Woo. Cancer in June. New moon energy. Woo. Okay, Cancer in June, you get one. Well, we can read the bottom. Nine of Wands. Perseverance. Okay, the Perseverance card. You have persevered someone that is wicked to you. Right? The Emperor, or a wicked situation, unhappy. This is tyrant type energy. Why are you keeping the battle? That's out of balance. Where's the self-love? Do you deserve this? I don't know. I doubt nobody deserves that. Right? Have you felt that way? Have you been doing that way? Have you been like letting your pain out on somebody? And like you're working from a place of like that pain, feeling out of control, feeling like it's supposed to be your situation and you just don't know what, and kind of like that triggers a lot of issues in your partnerships. Conflict with yourself. You're like, this isn't really me, and every time you snap at someone you're like, that's not me. Or you're like, you took too much. The Emperor in the upright would never feel that way. But the reverse, woo, everybody owes him. Okay. That can also be father energy, right? The Empress is mother, and that could be like daddy issues. So persevering these, time to conquer them, right? Time to conquer any issues you have around like fatherly love, or if you want to say daddy issues, time to conquer that. Time to get past it, not live from it, right? Cancer in July. Five of Clubs, Five of Cups, sorrow card, Five of Cups. You guys, there's 78 cards in every deck, I believe, something like that. So to get duplicates, it's really crazy. Five of Cups and what? What's this new moon about? This new moon is about some sorrow. Trying to manifest something new that other people might be conflicted with. If you're in sorrow and you're ready to come out of it, or you're trying to manifest, there's a lot of conflict. Or if someone around you is, if you're staying in something because it'll make someone else sad, maybe. But basically in your real life, you're trying to manifest something. It's time to manifest something out of this sorrow. And there's going to be a little conflict. Something that not everyone agrees with or might think you're crazy, but hey, if it feels right to you, You can always change routes if it's not working out, right? Leo for July. Leo, new moon. July, Leo, new moon. Ooh. July, Leo, new moon. Eight of Cups. What about this Eight of Cups? Four of Swords. Time to heal. Time to heal, like, that you're not quite satisfied, Leo. Yeah, Leo's in July. It's time to heal, like, what you're not quite satisfied about, or, like, you have a lot of what you want, but you might be thinking of leaving because you don't have those 2 cups that really equal that bliss. These are all great and all. Everything so far is great, but you're missing something. So maybe healing around that energy. Or reflection about a situation you left. Reflecting on it. That's okay. It's good to kind of assess, be grateful. Be like, yeah, that taught me this. I appreciate that person. That kind of stuff. Leo's born in August. Ooh. Leo's born in August. Ooh, what did you... Okay. You were either with the Casanova type, male or female. But there's no victory there. That is not going to go anywhere. That's pretty clear. Or if you are that way, it is not going to get you what you want. If you're like the swoop in type, it is not going to get you what you want. There's not going to be actual love or like unity within kind of victory, right? It's just going to be very shallow. Even if you conquer, it's going to be like, okay, next. Like it's not going to feel full, right? Okay, Virgos. Virgo in August. Okay, Virgo's in August. All right, do you want to make an offer? Nine of Cups reverse. So you either missed out on your wish, something you really wanted, something that just felt right for you. For some reason, you didn't pursue it. Are you wanting to pursue something? Just make sure it is really what you want. This is in reverse. So either you're wanting to try again, like maybe revisit a relationship, or if this is within, you might be offering yourself like another chance at what you really wanted to grow. All right. Or someone made you an offer, but it wasn't what you wanted. Desire. Yeah, don't offer what you don't. Don't put an offer in where you don't desire really, when it's not really, really what you want. You're burning energy. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to be this guy. Right? Our lone fighter who's so tired, but he learned a lot, so he keeps going. Okay, Virgo in September. Nine of Wands. Oh, Wands. Ooh. Oh, Wands. Okay, Nine of Wands. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Okay. So you're really wanting to battle for long-term stability, for something that really speaks to your heart, for like a family, for something established. We're in the Lovers, like with it, becoming who you really want to be. This is like legacy kind of energy right here. But it wasn't what you have is not what you want it to be forever, right? And so you're willing to battle for it. You have this energy that I'm going to keep persevering. Even if I'm tired, I'm grateful for every wound because I'm learning something. I'm getting another wand. It's another journey that got me somewhere, right? But where do you want to take your next journey to? It looks like you're thinking more long-term now, a little more stable-wise. This could be getting your money in the right place. This could be saving up because, say, you have a child on the way or something like that, right? Yeah, you're persevering for something long-term and stable. You're ready to do that. You're ready to go down that line, that journey. Libras in September. Oh, this can also be a loss. If you lost everything, you're not giving up. You're keeping going. Okay? But back to Libra. Libra September. Come on, Libra September. Woo, okay. Okay, this came up as a challenge. Heartbreak. Oh, man. Libra Septembers. You had a heartbreak because there were secrets that came out. This is very clear in your relationship. That's at Two of Cups that, you know, he has to see. The Eight of Cups goes on the journey to find these two cups. That's the two cup. That's a relationship, right? It could be within. It could be with yourself, like if that was balanced. But basically, the challenge is heartbreak. The challenge is deep emotional pain, right? A secret came out. This is really clear. A secret came out or a cycle ended. That's the Moon card, okay? And your relationship, you were in a karmic relationship. That's the Wheel of Fortune. So you're kind of it hasn't spun yet, but it was stagnant. It was stuck. Like you feel stuck in this and you're stuck in heartbreak. So you need to find a way to heal out of that. Yeah, wow, this message is really, really hitting you. So if a good way to know is, you know, like everybody comes in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, right? This person was a reason, like to teach you something. Either about yourself or about the world or something, but it did cause you a lot of pain. But try and maybe, I don't know. Oh, okay. Start fresh. That's the bottom of the deck. Start fresh. The Fool. Just leave it behind you. You know, get your blessings from it. Be happy you learned something and move forward. Don't stay in that pain. I mean, give yourself time to grieve and whatever, but just know it was, that's just so heavy. Yeah, that was like, what about the Karma card? What about that Wheel of Fortune? Because that could be two ways. Yeah, this was either someone working from the pain. You got Queen of Swords reversed. This was either someone working from their pain, their old pain, and just pulling it out in this relationship. Or, yeah, just someone super guarded that you're never going to get close to. So, or maybe that was you. But it was definitely about a lesson. I hope you can just work on it this month, because that's not that's not where anyone wants to be, right? At least not for a prolonged amount of time. And it's okay to move forward, okay? It's okay to move forward. Libra in October. Okay, Libra in October, we have Justice. Sorry, I'm a little shooken up from that last Libra. We have Justice and Seven of Swords. Justice in reverse and Seven of Swords. So that's a lot of lying. That's a lot of that's like a lot of keeping things under wraps, right? So if you feel like somebody's been keeping you out, keeping you out, blocking you, being elusive, or if you feel the need to do that, there's no justice in that, right? It's just spreading more negative energy. Or maybe, yeah, someone's just like, what? That's who I am. And love it or leave it kind of energy. Yeah, you need to see how that affects you or how that's helping you. But someone basically came out of deceit, or secrets came out, or came out like something that they were very elusive about. They decided to come straight with you, and now this is your card, Libra. So now you're a little bit like, can I trust you going forward? And that might be one you want to pray about and focus about through this month, right? Are you triggered? Is this like the past coming up? where you're like, oh, this is what always happens to me. Like, do you want to go down that path for a while? Or do you want to just try and heal that? And maybe, I don't know. I don't know if you want to see if you can heal it with this person, or if you're like, whoa, this is triggering me. Be open about it. And I don't know, but maybe just work on it in one way or another, right? Scorpio, be aware of it. Awareness, that's the word. Be aware of it, that this is happening, and then deal with it. Scorpio, October Scorpios. Ooh, Scorpio. Scorpio on the move. Scorpio on the move to self-love, or a big love. All right, go for it. Use your intuition. You are Scorpio, right? You deserve love. You're on the way to that big love. Whether that's loving yourself or being in a relationship, that is really true love. Like, love on both sides. Oh, since this is like a healing new moon lesson, that's either coming in or that's what you need to heal, right? This is you're either moving forward to love, or you need to start manifesting that and working on moving forward to big true love. Cuppeth running over. Cup runneth over, right? Scorpio November. Scorpio November. Okay. Okay, this can be a couple different ways. This can be, okay, this is a break of the commitment. So, Scorpio November, somebody was just kind of like on this little passionate journey of love. And they just came out full and strong, like a love bomb, but they're not looking for commitment. Or, are you just out playing the field? Not looking for commitment. That's fine. Be aware of that. It would only be wrong if you're promising love, and you're not willing to give that love, and you're just promising it, right? But besides that, that's the energy that's around. That's just, maybe bring some awareness to that. Sagittarius. Oh yeah, bringing forward like the feeling of, I love you so much, I want to be committed to you, but having no intentions to commit. That's this right here. So however that works in your scenario. Sagittarius November. Sagittarius November. We have the Strength, upright, and Eight of Wands, upright. So, let's see. Yeah, you're feeling really good, and you're ready to like communicate. You're ready to come forward. Maybe you're ready to take some movements forward because now you're feeling really confident. Okay? So time to communicate. Time to communicate your emotions. Or if this is a healing message, learn how to communicate your emotions. Not be in them, not be reactive. Be like, this is what I'm feeling. And, like really be able to speak on your emotions. Okay, Sagittarius in December. Sagittarius in December. Ooh. Take a pause. Okay, get 3 cards. Ooh, Sagittarius in September. You took a moment and you were like, I haven't... Okay, your perspective, you were either being too guarded or you felt like you were defending yourself once you took this moment to look at the whole situation, right? And now you're changing your perspective. Now you're coming out of thinking about it. So you've been thinking about something for a long time. And are you taking too long? This is the opposite of communicating, right? This is all defensive cards. So have you been defending a perspective that you don't own anymore? Or defending some value or something that you really worked on, but now you're changing. Oh, so if this is a relationship you've worked a lot on, and are you changing your perspective about it? Doesn't have to be bad. It can be good too. But something that you work towards, saw value in, you're in an assessment phase, and you're being aware about this defensiveness. So you're wanting to stop being defensive about your views or what you've been staying quiet about and like thinking about. Or this has already happened and it's changed your perspective. You've already assessed this value. Maybe not being protective of your own value, or this can even come into boundaries. But that's shifted. Whatever it is, it's shifted. Capricorn in December. Capricorn in December. Capricorn in December. You have the King of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so you have Knight of Swords and... Okay, so you got some truth about stability, right? Either someone was coming across like... You just found out that somebody was nothing that they said they were. And they were playing to be like a family guy or family oriented. Could be male or female. But you were like, let me find... You came across, like, called them out. And that is not the truth. Or now they're being super defensive. Like, basically, either you were badgering them for the truth of something. And they're like, oh, no, you... Like, pulling out of the commitment. Or... Yeah, or this is... You found out that they were not what they said they were. And if they were selling themselves as something super stable. Yeah, basically the opposite of whatever was you believed. When you kind of went on this little hunt for truth in that, the opposite was found. Okay? Yeah, there's a couple of stories just coming to my mind there, but there's so much to put out. But that's essentially it. The reverse. Somebody was like, oh no, I'm going to find out the truth about this. And it was the opposite of what they thought was real. January Capricorns. And this person who was like in the family is out. They're like, whoa, no, not until this is clear. January Capricorns. January Capricorns. High Priestess. This kind of came out in the challenge position. So collaborating and High Priestess. So are you being challenged to be like trusting your intuition in a situation you've gotten yourself into? In a collaboration you've gotten yourself into? In kind of like adding that next piece to the puzzle? Is your gut telling you one thing? And you're doing something else? Or if you're always feeling conflicted or always trying to work something behind the scenes, or somebody is trying to work something behind the scenes, or they never speak their true feelings, and it's always kind of like a test on the other person or on the scenario. Like they'll just say, I'm fine. And they want to see if the other person knows them well enough to know what you're not fine about, or vice versa. That's your conflict. Yeah, not willing to just collaborate, like a balanced collaboration and be like the next piece. It's definite like game energy. Because if you were open and you were just like, hey, this feels good to me, that does not feel right to me, then that person could play off of it either way. They could be like, oh, well, this isn't for me, or, okay, that's great, I'm fine, I can switch like that. But you're just kind of seeing if they will read, and kind of like, it's like the silent treatment until they go your way, or they're giving you the silent treatment until you go their way. It's very odd energy, right? But that's definite guarding our old wounds that need healed. Okay. Aquarius, January. Ooh. Aquarius, January. Okay, Aquarius, for some reason I'm seeing the Three of Swords in my head, in my mind. But this is not moving forward on a path. This is like, I'm not going anywhere. So, are you scared of not going anywhere? Are you not feeling stable enough to go anywhere? Got full reverse and the Two of Wands reverse. So this is like, I'm not picking a path. I'm not anything. You're just like, I'm stuck here. If you're doing that so that you can heal something, that's fine. If you're staying out of a situation, that's fine. But don't limit yourself, don't stifle yourself. Aquarius, February. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, this is like the codependence card, right? This is like not single, and this is like the codependence card when speaking to relationships, but it's also desire, passion. These are the lovers, right? And they don't know they can't leave. They feel tied by devil's energy. Where you're never tied, right? You could walk away. These people could literally walk away. They're tied to each other, not to him. So, are you afraid to be single? There's some kind of block towards being single. Have you just become to like identify yourself through this relationship? What's on the bottom? Oh. Knight of Pentacles. Are you making a plan to leave a relationship, possibly? You just need to address this not wanting to be single. This is like codependent. Like basically if you could write out the word in tarot, this would be that. Why do you feel attached to something? You never need anything, right? I mean, water, food, but everything else is optional. It could come in many forms. So you can't say you need one form. Okay? Or are you single because of addictions? That's another one. But basically this is, oh no, sorry, that's not being single. Yeah, no, sorry, that's independent. Codependence. That's codependence. Okay. Pisces. But ask all those questions around that, ask all that. Because you want to be with someone because you want to be, not because you feel you need to be. Pisces. February Pisces. February Pisces. Okay. February Pisces. Okay. Either not starting something new with an earth sign, not trying to create, or this is like not trying to become a mom. Things aren't working out towards being like a nurturer. You're not connecting to the nurturing side. Yeah. You're not feeling the love in the stability. It's almost like if there's not like fire type energy passion, you're not quite registering it as love. Or, you feel manipulated by stability, like, or somebody really, like wanting you, like somebody's wanting you to settle down kind of energy. Take it at your own pace. It's your life. If you want to, just communicate, right? Or you wanting someone to settle down with you. Or it's almost like, why am I not the one? Everybody manipulates me. Yeah. Give yourself time to birth the ideas you've been hatching. So explore thoughts that have gone through your head if you're not sure about this relationship or this union or like something you constantly avoid. Okay, last one, Pisces in March. Woo, Okay, Pisces in March. Oh my gosh, we end with the Lovers. Pisces in March. Oh my gosh, it's this reading. Page of Swords, hidden energy. Page of Swords reversed. Page of Swords reversed. Lovers, lovers. Knight of Cups. Or, sorry, Page of Cups. So you need to stop looking at this person that never gave you the apology. You need to stop observing, wanting to yell, or even not being angry about it. Like, but definitely don't make it contingent on this person, right? Don't let it define you how you are as a person. But you need to let go of it. Like, don't watch their sign anymore. Don't, like, cancel friends who, like, something accidentally pops up on your page about them in your Facebook. Like, really create a divide. Be like, I'm not with this person. I'm not going to be with this person. Even if it's for a little bit of time. And then you can redecide in a few months. But really clear them out of your mind and energy. Like, either they're not looking for you or you're not looking for them. And you're not looking for love. That can be the other message. You're not looking for union. But definitely this is literally the voyeur card or a message of truth. And this is like a offer of love, offer from the heart. And this is usually an apology or like a hello from someone from the past or something. It's not there. Don't go there. Let it go. Possibly a third party situation. There's nothing to celebrate. Or celebrate that you're out of it. Celebrate that you're free to heal. I love that this reading's ending on the Lovers. Okay, there you have it for the new moon. Woo. That was a lot. That was a journey. But basically, we all need to move forward and stop thinking about the past. Let that inner stuff heal. If we're bringing some baggage into relationships, let it go. Let's work on it. Just work on keeping the peace is best in both thought and deed. So your actions and your thoughts. Find peace within, without. And time to give birth to those ideas you've been hatching. Hey, I wonder what it's like to be single, right? I wonder what it's like to be in a relationship. Yeah, all of that stuff. Well, good luck until the next reading. Take care. Bye.